Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Is that Dwayne?
Yep. There he is. That's what we need.
A recent rise in sports homerism has been sweeping the country and threatens the lives and safety of all sports fans out there. Hi, my name is John Hayden, Channel 2.5 Investigative Journalism. What is a sports homer? A sports homer is an 18 to 55-year-old man or woman who cheers only for their hometown teams. They will tell you that they've been a fan of that team for their entire lives, or at least a major portion of it. They will cheer obnoxiously, loudly. They'll berate you and your players. They'll accuse you of cheating, the refs of cheating. They'll accuse their coaches of laying down the game. Ultimately, it comes down to homers are a specified sports act. In order to better understand the mind of one of these homers and illustrate the dangers of homerism, we decided to focus on a St. Louis University student from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Matt has been gracious enough to allow us to follow him as he describes the origin of his fanships and the ways in which it has affected the relationships around him. Warning, some of the images you may see will shock you.
Hi, my name is Matt. I'm a fan of the Green Bay Packers, the Milwaukee Brewers, and SLU Athletics.
How long have you been a fan of each team?
I became a fan of the Packers when they were making their Super Bowl runs in like 95, 96, 97. I became a Brewers fan around 2000, 2001. And then I became a SLU fan when I decided to come to SLU about 3 years ago.
How would you rate your fanship?
I think I'm a pretty average fan of all the teams, you know. Never want to see them lose, always cheering for them to win, but, you know, it doesn't ruin my day if they're losing or anything like that.
A recent study published by publishing publishers shows that there has been a distinct rise in the amount and severity of homers. Reports of homers starting fights or getting too drunk at sports games have been all over the news. Victims of this disorder suffer from lack of sleep, loss of appetite, and overappetite, hibernation during their team's off-season, indigestion, intense rage and spite, along with an overall competitive and aggressive nature. However, as victims' friends have noted, homers tend to display a glorious and limitless supply of useless facts and overall knowledge. When we interviewed Matt's friends, we have discovered that Matt may or may not be telling the truth. As longtime Pirates and Steelers fan, Christian has dealt with an overwhelming amount of criticism from this homer. How do you know Matt?
Matt Bazin and I were roommates freshman year, and we're friends now. We live together now, so I've known him for about 2.5 years.
How would you describe an average game when you're watching it with Matt?
I would describe it as annoying would be the first word that would come to mind. Obnoxious would be the second word, and third word would be over the top. His teams usually lose. He gets way too into the game. He gets way too emotional. He tends to break things. I've seen him cry before. It's a brutal experience.
Okay, so far we've established that Matt is somewhat of a psychotic fan, to say the least. Wouldn't you say that?
I would agree, yes.
All right. Do you have any specific examples of this?
Let me think. Okay, now I got a good one. This Saturday, the Packers were playing the Detroit Lions. Everyone knows Detroit Lions are horrible. So, as a Packer fan, he was expecting to win. But the Packers ended up losing. As the game was going on, Matt was doing his laundry. So, could you stick the camera
Yeah, we can go over there.
Matt was doing the laundry while I was watching the game. This is what we came back to later. A broken laundry.
So you're telling me that he ripped that off the dryer?
Yes, after the Packers lost 7-3 to the horrible Detroit Lions, he ripped off the knob on the dryer.
Wow.
God damn it, Aaron. Oh, God damn it. Great, the offensive line is getting nowhere. God. Oh, this turns out well. This. Nice pass. Thank you for that interception, Matt Flynn. What were you thinking? Get out of here, Bob.
What's your opinion of Brett Favre?
Well, he quit on the Packers, and then he decided to be spiteful after playing 1 year at New York. He decided to be spiteful and go to the Minnesota Vikings to attempt to, I guess, get back at Ted Thompson for trading him away. But in classic Brett Favre form, he ended his year on an interception. That's what I love about him. That's what I hate about him. He's going to always end your team's year on an interception. and he's selfish.
What about the fact that he won you a Super Bowl and took you to another one?
I mean, when he said he was retiring in 2008, I think most of Wisconsin cried, absolutely loved him. When he decided to mess with the Packers' future plans and come back and try to stunt Aaron Rodgers' development, I think most of the state agreed with Ted Thompson on sending him away. And no one had a problem after he retired after that year. But then he came back and decided to be spiteful and selfish and play for the Vikings in order to get back at the Packers for trading him away. And I think that's when the discontent really began.
What do you say to the fact that he put up some of his best career numbers in Minnesota the year after he retired from the Jets and the year after he retired from the Packers?
I don't care about his numbers. He's selfish. He quit on the team and he's spiteful. I'm out of here.
Do you consider yourself a sports homer?
I don't think so. Oh, sir!
Upon further investigation into this homer's actions, we have uncovered a startling event that took place on the night of December 27, 2010.
Hi, I'm Connor, and I'm an ex-friend of Matt Basin's since like 3 months ago.
Connor, what are your experiences with Matt Basin and sports?
Well, there's only one, and it's bad. I'm a casual Bears fan, and like 3 months ago, when the Bears, in like the final seconds, made like a kickoff, a field goal, and and in the final seconds, and like I casually walk into the village after this game just occurred, and Basin's been watching. I go, hey, how about them Packers? He literally turned and looked at me and had the weirdest look in his eye. He literally snapped, went off his hinges, and just flat out attacked me. And like it was a casual glance. Like he knows I'm a casual fan, but like he took the game so seriously and just like pummeled me. So I now consider me and him are not on speaking terms anymore. And whenever he doesn't acknowledge me on campus, I don't acknowledge him on campus. It's like it's really affected him. Like I know like he skips out on studying for watching games and stuff like that. And like that, he watches sports like way too often.
How do you think that affects his relationship with his friends and his coworkers?
Well, in a negative way, because obviously, like I know I'm not the only friend that he's lost.
It's open.
So, Matt, how about them Packers?
No, fuck you, Connor! Fuck you!
Matt's homerism has also not meant well for his relationships either, as one-time girlfriend Kelly explains.
Matt's my ex-boyfriend, but we broke up. We were dating for a while, but he, the first time he ever came to visit my family, him and my dad got in a fight. It actually got physical because the Bears scored a touchdown against the Packers, and my dad's a big Bears fan. And so Matt punched my dad, and then it was just a lot of drama, and a big fight broke out with the whole family. So
What's it like watching a sports game with Matt?
It gets pretty intense. He's kind of scary. Yeah, he's pretty scary. He would make me wear the Packers jerseys, even though I'm not a Packers fan. But he thought it was bad luck if I didn't, so that felt kind of odd. And he yells a lot, and he gets really angry. And especially if they're losing, then it just turns into a big commotion, and it's not fun for anyone around.
As you can see, sports homerism is a serious matter that needs to be dealt with accordingly. Matt's case is only one of hundreds of millions throughout the world. However, with his testimony and the testimony from his friends, we may begin to take action. If you or your friend suffers from an obnoxious fanship, or just an overall love of their hometown team, please do not hesitate to stop them. These fans need to be stopped, and they need to be told to calm down. And who knows, if you don't act now, maybe it'll be you getting body slammed in your friend's apartment, or you getting your father's face punched in at a party. Thank you for listening. I'm John Hayden, Channel 2.5, Investigative Journalism. Good luck, and you're welcome.
That's how we're all Cody Owens is playing.
Look at him! What is he doing?
We are so bad.
What is he doing that?
We are so bad. We are so bad.
What is he doing?